Hello, hello, hello. We got Bonzai and Noise. Noise is up 8 game right now, and oh, almost a full stock behind this time. All right. Looks like Bonzai's found something that's going to make it work a little bit better than whatever game one was. I'm sorry, I did not see game one. We got, yeah, a lot of really good pressure coming out from Bonzai. He's throwing a lot of these nairs in good places, and it looks like Noise is having a hard time getting away with backdashing. Interesting defensive forward there from Bonzai, putting out the kind of like a long-lasting hitbox. Maybe as a read, gonna get this drag down nair. Oh, great neutral beat from Noise. A little bit risky. He could have killed himself over there. Oh, and that beautiful sock to the face, right on that nice angle too. That was definitely intentional from Noise. Oh, okay. Bonzai going for a little bit of a mix-up on these neutral beats from Sonic. I'm liking the way he's like playing this mid-range spacing game. Good stuff, good stuff. I unfortunately don't have the context for game one, and I'm kind of sad that I don't. This is looking like a very adaptation-heavy game. I feel like Bonzai's getting away with a lot of these movements, and he just walks up and does it. You do not see that every day. You do not see that every day. Bonzai changed all he was using. That's why he's winning now. That is so true, Tommy boy. Yeah. I mean, it looks like they're gonna run it back right now, and I mean, I guess like if you're Noise, it's difficult to tell what exactly went wrong. It looks like Bonzai just kind of caught onto the rhythm and was able to lock in the moment that it needed to be done. You know, it's difficult to play around those moments that are losing it because, or like that you lose because of kind of like a hard read option because you don't necessarily know what you're telegraphing until you get there. We got Dev in the chat. Let's go, Bonzai. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah. Dev, were you around for game one? I'd love to know how that went down. It looked like Bonzai was using a lot of this defensive movement around these plats to get around the. I forgot what that one was called. Forget spin dash. Yeah, and reading these air dodges and stuff like that. Really safe aggression, which is. I mean, I feel like I've been seeing a lot of new play from Bonzai in general, so it's really good to see that he's able to counter these more defensive matchups with this really kind of like unique brand of offense. He's playing a lot differently from when he normally does. Nui game one was close, yeah. I mean, I'd assume so. It doesn't look like Bonzai could be losing with this amount of consistency that I'm seeing from him that I don't normally see from Bonzai. I mean, he's definitely leveled up in the last couple of days, or in the last couple of weeks. He's been playing off the. Yeah, he's been playing on his game. Got an F smash and neutral get up. That's kind of heat. I mean, it looks like both players are kind of letting these like off the cuff options dictate the set, which I mean, I feel like that's always the indicator of a very close set. Overextending a little bit. I think Bonzai is maybe struggling to find the kill right now. Thankfully, he's not going into kill mode just yet, looking for these dash ups. And Noi's playing a lot of these defensive forward tilts and keeping the middle space pressure rather than using the corners. I think a lot of what went wrong game two was that he was over reliant on his corner spin dash pressure. So it's good to see Noise try to hold center stage a little bit more and not rely on spin dash. Unfortunately for Noise, though, I think it's a little bit difficult to get out these kill moves. He's been pretty good about getting damage, but the backers can be a little bit difficult to find against Fox. Oh, and a beautiful read from Bonzai going for that double jump pressure. I mean, I feel like when he popped that double jump, he definitely looked like he was coming in for that up air, but I just responding to Noise's threat, and like I'm loving these baits from Bonzai. I mean, it's difficult to play against a player like Bonzai who has all that off the rip pressure, and like it's crazy to see him use his movement to kind of feint the pressure. I feel like he's taken his conditioning to the next level. Like, normally the Bonzai pressure is that, like, he'll do the good stuff, and then when he sees the open, he'll go in and go for, like, punishes and stuff like that when you start messing up because he's overloading you. But, I mean, I'm loving to see that even when his opponents are, like, adapting and not getting overloaded, he's kind of, like, using that to his advantage, where it's, like, once they've come up with good respect for Bonzai's options, he's able to get these weird spot nairs and, like, this like, second stage attack. I mean, he's kind of playing like off lead right now, which is like very interesting to see. And especially against a character like Sonic that's so typically like defensive, it's interesting to see how he mounts his offense. That being said, Noise with a pretty good control, I think, and a good adaptation in terms of how they're approaching the neutral. I feel like a lot of what fell apart in that last slot of game three was, game two, was that center stage control. So I think they're being pretty good about, like, Noise is being pretty good about managing when spin dash is a good option versus when it's not, and going for a crazy down air there. Unfortunately, does not time it, but definitely got Bonzai a little bit more shook at that. Look at this control we're seeing from Noise, going for these backers in beautiful spots, going for this up air with this. I mean, he looks like he's ready to pressure in a really safe manner from all points. And a crazy classic Bonzai up B coming out and not giving up the ledge shot from that position, and he's going to put on so much unfazed pressure against Noise, but Noise undeterred going for these neutral plays. back to center stage with these defensive forwarders. It looks like Noise is determined to play and make his way back safely. I'm like definitely loving that from Noise. I mean, at this point, it could be a little bit difficult, a little bit frustrating to go against a character like Fox, but it looks like Noise is doing pretty well to keep their cool and playing the punish game, which is really nice. Good stuff from Noise holding center stage, but Bonzai back again with that on top of you pressure. Ready to punish the air dodge. Bonzai clicking a couple preemptive options here. Can't get too comfortable against a character like I guess a character like Sonic, who's pretty efficient and moving through offense and defense, but a little bit of an overextension from Noise is going to cost them the game. It was looking pretty close over there, but I like that Bonzai kept his cool, and then I think it really came down to how these people were using their movements to bait.